Docks Marine opens 7 days a week from 8 to 5. Sales, rental, service, all in one place. It's at Docks Marine, 5803 Eichard Ridge Road.
The individuals depicted have been arrested but not convicted at the time of story postings. This information does not infer or imply guilt of any actions or activity other than their arrest. We make no warranty or guarantee as to the accuracy of this data.
You are watching the WHKY News. This is the Crime Report. I'm Ralph Mangum. 54-year-old Alan Lee Henson of Morganton was sentenced Thursday to 168 months in prison, followed by 5 years of supervised release for trafficking methamphetamine. The announcement was made by Dina J. King, U.S. Attorney for the Western District of North Carolina, who was joined by Burke County Sheriff Banks Henseman, among others. According to court documents and court proceedings, in March 2021, the Burke County Sheriff's Office initiated an investigation after learning that Henson was acquiring meth and then redistributing it in the Burke County area. During the investigation, investigators used a confidential source to purchase meth from Henson at his residence on at least 2 occasions. In April of 2021, a search warrant was executed at Henson's residence, leading to the seizure of meth, marijuana, digital scales, drug paraphernalia, and $23,733 in cash. Court records show that in February of 2022, Henson met with an undercover officer in Caldwell County, where he sold the officer more than 71 grams of meth in exchange for $1,400 in cash. In November of last year, Henson pleaded guilty to possession with intent to distribute 50 grams or more of methamphetamine. He is currently in federal custody and will be transferred to the custody of the Federal Bureau of Prisons. The investigation was conducted by the DEA and the Burke County Sheriff's Office, with assistance from the Lenoir Police Department. Assistant U.S. Attorney Christopher Hess prosecuted the case. 45-year-old Jeffrey Lynn Mays Jr. of Taylorsville was arrested by Alexander County Sheriff's officers Wednesday on charges of felony possession of a Schedule II controlled substance, possession of a Schedule IV controlled substance, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Mays is being held without bond in the Alexander County Detention Center. Mays has a long list of previous charges that includes felony counts of common law robbery, accessory after the fact of common law robbery, probation violations, possession of a Schedule I controlled substance, and possession of methamphetamine, plus misdemeanor counts of possession of a Schedule IV controlled substance and driving while license revoked. Superior Court dates in Alexander County were scheduled for September 16th and October 7th, with a District Court appearance set for October 1st. In Surry County, Mays awaits trial for breaking and entering, larceny of a motor vehicle, larceny of a firearm, and injury to personal property. He'll appear in a Surry County courtroom on September 30th. WACB's Rick Gilbert contributed to that story. A suspect faces drug and gun charges following a recent arrest. WHKY's Rob Eastwood reports.
The suspect in this case was arrested following a traffic stop here in Iredell County. The suspect was reportedly driving a vehicle that contained multiple firearms. 2 of those firearms were reportedly stolen. The suspect was brought to the Iredell County Detention Center following his arrest. As of the time I'm filing this report, he is not listed as an inmate here in Iredell County. 25-year-old Abraham Roman of Charlotte was arrested last Friday by Troutman Police officers. He's charged with 2 counts of possession of a stolen firearm, 3 counts of carrying a concealed weapon, and single counts of possession of cocaine and possession of drug paraphernalia. At approximately 9:35 p.m. Friday, officers conducted a traffic stop of a vehicle at Perth Road and State Park Road. While speaking with the driver, Abraham Roman, officers developed probable cause to search the vehicle. During the search of the vehicle, 3 concealed pistols were found, with 2 of them being listed as stolen. In addition to the firearms, officers also found cocaine in the vehicle. Roman was placed under arrest and brought to the Iredell County Detention Center under a $30,000 bond. As of the time I'm filing this report, he is not listed as an inmate here in Iredell County. A district court date is scheduled for September 11th. Reporting for WHKY News, I'm Rob Eastwood.
Thank you, Rob. WHKY's Arianna Mack finishes up today with news regarding a man accused of stealing from an historic site in Iredell County.
30-year-old Michael Thomas Hadziki of Mainview Drive in Mooresville has been arrested by Iredell County Sheriff's officers and charged with 5 felony counts of theft or destruction of property of public libraries or museums and 3 misdemeanor counts of first-degree trespassing. On July 30th, Iredell County deputies responded to the Fort Dobbs Historic Site at 438 Fort Dobbs Road in Statesville to investigate a report of theft and trespassing. Staff members said that when they arrived to open the site, they found several freshly dug holes on the property. They were uncertain if anything had been taken. Security cameras captured footage of a young white male using a headlamp and a metal detector to search the area. Detectives identified the suspect as Michael Thomas Hadziki. During an interview, Hadziki confessed to trespassing on the historic site and using his metal detector to unearth several items that had been buried since the fort's establishment. He also admitted that he had been on the property in 2021 and removed artifacts at that time. Detectives recovered several historic artifacts from Hadziki. Hadziki was arrested and placed in the Iredell County Detention Center under a $5,000 secured bond. He was scheduled to appear in district court on August 22nd. I'm Arianna Mack for WHKY.
Thank you, Arianna. That'll do it. Thank you all for joining us here on the Crime Report. Now for WHKY, I'm Ralph Mangum, reminding you to keep it clean and to keep it legal.